Alrighty folks, welcome back to the final part of the World Tree Heroes Chronicles series, Chapter 5, Rebirth. Tarnum and his new barbarian allies must now defeat the necromancers to stop them from burning the World Tree. Alright, let's go with 5 Thunderbirds, let's do this.
With the help of the Pendant of Total Recall, Tarnum opened up his mind and revealed his darkest memories to King Targor. And Tarnum said, "I have spent centuries trying to redeem myself for these crimes. Don't follow my example." So King Targor fell to his knees, immediately realizing that he had been wrong. But it wasn't too late to correct his mistakes.
The courage of King Targor will be remembered for a long time. Alone, he went before the insane ancestor Vor and told him that his people no longer worship him. Targor, of course, hasn't returned and is presumed dead. His people have accepted my command and willingly joined the fight against the necromancers, who continue their campaign to destroy the World Tree, despite the fact that Vor has abandoned them now.
Interesting, you don't even have to fight Vor. Well, that is intriguing. Interesting how all of these maps have been small to medium at most. Like every single one in this campaign. No, spells. I should grab some troops first before we take that fight, I think. As you approach the forest, you notice a pair of boots that have been tossed away. When you approach to investigate, the ground suddenly sprouts a horde of skeletal hands. Skeletons claw their way from the ground and circle the boots. Looks like you won't get these without a fight. Do you wish to attack the skeletons? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Interesting. Technically they are the biggest threat. Man, whites everywhere. Kind of missing the fact that I don't have Destroy Undead. But I chose not to go for Wisdom with this Barbarian hero. So I guess it is what it is. $28. Holy shit. Oh, they got so many. Okay, well this is going to go badly. Rough, very rough. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, we're on a different, like, area completely. Shoot. Didn't anticipate that, not gonna lie.
Fortunately, we were able to get to this section of the World Tree before the necromancers could burn it. Some sections have been scorched beyond repair, and there are rumors that the tunnels below these are even worse. I shudder to think of the extent of the damage they have done already, all because of my stupidity. I can only hope that the World Tree can heal itself after I've destroyed these cursed necromancers.
You see a single corpse in the grass, something glittering around its neck. As you approach, you notice the glow comes from the Celestial Necklace of Bliss, a powerful holy artifact. And you also realise that the necklace killed its wearer, a vampire foolish enough to try on the artifact. Before you can reach the necklace, however, lots of vampires spring from the trees to protect it, or they are protecting their dead companion. Do you want to battle them for the necklace? I do indeed. The necromancers must know of your desire to collect the pieces of the Statue of Legion, because the arms of Legion are well protected by lots of vampires. Do you want the chance to battle them now, or wait until you're stronger? I'll take them on now. Not scared of a few vampies. Kinda wish I had an AoE spell, but... it is what it is. Level 19. Holy shit. She's level 21. Okay. Ugh, more power liches. That's not going to happen. It's going to be protected, clearly. So Statue of Legion's actually a pretty good artifact, worth picking up. See what we can recruit. Every little helps and all that. Ooh, nice. An old woman sits in the middle of the path, holding a sack of gold. She is obviously blind, but hears you coming and calls out. For a comfortable place to spend the rest of my days, I will give you this sack of gold, she says. You order some of your men to bring her to the nearest stronghold, and given the best room. Sick artifact. So good. Right, first things first, let's grab you. Yes, I'm just get Magic Guild level 1. In fact, we'll get you a marketplace. Sure. Don't want to be taking every single fight for the sake of it.
The elven druid Neelidon claims that a powerful combination artifact used to be down in these tunnels. It's called the Statue of Legion and attracts more troops to your stronghold. One of the advantages the necromancers have always had over me has been their ability to recruit extra troops from those killed in battle. With the statue, perhaps I can match them. Unfortunately, the statue is no longer where it should be, and there is evidence that someone tore it to pieces recently. Only the legs of Legion remain in the spot where the statue once stood, guarded by skeletons. So I ordered my scouts to search for the other pieces of the Statue of Legion and report back to me as quickly as possible.
Okay, found one. Probably the most heavily defended one, I should imagine, knowing my luck. Okay, definitely want a city hall. We are raking in 5 Gs per turn now, which is awesome. Okay, blacksmith, marketplace. Once we've got our money under control, we'll be in a much better position. She's got no spells, so... I think I can take on a couple of ampies. Oh my god, that's a lot. As good as Dessa is, his lack of magic is not great. Ogres and orcs for the win. You need mana. 50 to 90. Jesus Christ. That we certainly can't take on just yet. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Alright, we're actually raking in some money now, which is awesome. We're on 7 Gs per turn. Game changer.
My scouts have sent their reports about the locations of 3 of the 4 missing pieces of the Statue of Legion. The loins of Legion have been spotted to the distant northeast, not too far from a library of enlightenment. The torso of Legion is to the north and west of our towns, near a school of magic and a school of war. But wraiths attacked my scout before he could reach it. And the arms of Legion are located in a small cavern to the east. I know it well. Not only do ghost dragons haunt the tunnel to this cave, but the arms are protected by vampires as well.
We did the one to the east, so... Alright, time to build a capital. Now we can build up our forces. 10 to 19, yeah, we can deal with that. Oh, liches everywhere. Man, literally everywhere. Kind of need something to give me an extra 1 movement speed. Really is what I'm missing at the moment. I wonder if it is worth picking up a artillery, even though I don't have... Oh wait, I do actually, don't I? Did I pick it up at the last thing? Yep. Nice. Take that back. Oh, you can take that fight. So that connects these 2 bases. It's got to be rocks, isn't it? How many enemies am I against? Just the 1. Okay. I feel like I have a massive advantage on heroes, so I just need to grab the troops, really. Ooh, Vampire Lords. Money. Beautiful. Wow, that's 69 crystal. How have we even accrued that? Jesus. Now I guess... Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine, whatever. This is going to be a controversial statement, but I'd rather have Cyclops than Behemoths in my army.
And finally, the head of Legion has been discovered to the southwest, along with the only known gold mine in the area. An important find, well worth the wait. As Nilodon explains, once I have all 5 pieces in my possession, I should give them to a hero who can remain inside one of my strongholds, especially overnight at the end of each week. Enough troops should be attracted to the spot that I'll have no problem defeating the necromancers.
Talking off the head. Protruding from the wall of the cavern is the head of Legion, an important part of the statue of Legion. Chipping it from the wall won't be difficult, but a horde of liches guard this piece. Will you fight them for it now? Jesus. Oh my Christ, they weren't kidding. Wow. Shit the bed. That is a lot of liches. This is going to hurt a lot. Still, win's a win. I guess we should. Some rocks. Thing is, that army is, yeah, whatever. It's just a starting army. I mean, it's about to get very, very strong very, very quickly, so I'm not too fast. I'm losing a few troops here and there. I'm not going to progress any further into these caverns just yet. I need to get myself a proper army. Probably get my mana back as well, actually, to be fair.
The elf Nilodon saved the lives of me and my men today. We came across a small waterfall trickling from the ceiling into a large, cool pool. Our water supplies were already low, and it was going to be several days before we got anything from the surface, so I ordered the men to drink their fill, water the horses, and collect some water for the road. Thank the ancestors for Nilodon's druid skills. The elf's bond with nature must have alerted him, for Nilodon suddenly jumped forward as the first horse began to drink. He grabbed the creature's mane and dragged it away, warning us all that the water was poisoned. An hour later, the horse died, screaming horribly, until I put it out of its misery. Nilodon found the source of the poison, a chest sunk in the shallow water.
I would wager this box once belonged to the necromancers.
Treacherous cowards. I shook Nilodon's hand. Thank you.
Christ, I am very limited on money, which is kind of mad considering how much we're raking in per turn. Okay, but finally we actually have an army. Okay, so we've got the same number of towns, but my army is considerably, well, my hero, sorry, is considerably better. Perfect. All right, now I think this army we can start moving out and doing some things. So let's start with the left.
Some misplaced patriotism inspire a group of younger goblins to mark up the walls of the tunnels leading to the lower levels. Their heart might be in the right place, but if you're going to spread some graffiti, at least know how to spell correctly.
Barbarians rule, dead guys drool.
They wanted to fly our banner over the subterranean gate, but couldn't find any proper flags, so they improvised. The pink undergarments of an ogress were used instead.
That's funny. Hey, now we're getting them retreating instead of fighting us. Awesome. We've actually used up all of our wood. It's a rarity. $40. Oh my god. I'm just half expecting the enemy to turn up with a monster army in the not so distant future.
I ordered the walls the goblins vandalized to be cleaned, but apparently I was too late. I received a letter today from the necromancers. Its contents were the usual demand for my unconditional surrender, but my attention was attracted by who it was addressed to. It began,
"To the Barbarian Queen."
Needless to say, the goblins responsible for this embarrassment have wisely been staying away from me.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. The necromancers have sent a horde of wraiths to retrieve the torso of Legion, but they're having a problem moving it from its present position. For now, they guard it as if they're waiting for something, perhaps reinforcements. Will you attack now or wait until later when you have a larger force? Oh no, we're attacking now. Sure. I know these are silly trades, but whatever. Right, that's this area done. Moving on. Gogs are everywhere now. Lovely. Man, this army is crazy. Ah, you finally found some enemies, eh? Okay, well, that's pretty good timing to a degree.
Today, I received a glimmer of hope that the World Tree will be able to recover from the damage Vor and the necromancers have done. We heard the wailing of a pair of wraiths in a nearby cavern and rode quickly toward them. By the time we got there, however, we found them attacking a fawn who had been grazing a lonely-looking patch of grass. We were too late to save the deer, but I slaughtered the undead creatures. The way they kill just to snuff out the life in something always turns my stomach. But as we climbed back onto our horses, I noticed a flicker of movement from the fawn. Its legs twitched. I would have dismissed it, except I noticed a faint glow surrounding the deer's wounds. Right before my eyes, the gashes in its flesh closed up. And then the deer took a breath, clumsily climbed to its feet, and ran off. I looked around at the tunnel surrounding me, and at that moment I finally understood the true power of the World Tree.
Alright, let's follow the source of the enemy then. Whilst I am, I guess, a little bit concerned of how powerful the enemy is, in the same token, I'm kind of not. Just because of how powerful we are.
This is the scene of a glorious battle. The bodies of several dozen barbarians are strewn about, mutilated by the insane ancestor Vor. Among them is King Targor, who left long ago to boldly redeem himself for joining Vor's madness. He sought to battle Vor, to stop the ancestor's madness, but this proves that even without his worshippers, Vor is powerful beyond measure. You pause long enough to bury the dead, giving them the honor barbarian warriors deserve, and you order some craftsmen to remain behind to carve a statue dedicated to Targor's bravery.
Okay. Oh, there goes all my money. Or what was left of it, at least. Should have done last time. Okay, there's another piece. Okay, let's grab the legs of Legion. I'm sure Gondola can deal with them. You watch for several minutes as a horde of zombies dig a hole. Then they lift the loins of Legion, drop it in, and fill the hole in. However, the creatures refuse to leave the area. Do you want to fight them so you can dig up the artifacts? I do indeed. Alright, I'm going to give all of these to Dessa. Head back. So pick this up. The legs of Legion are well guarded by lots of skeletons. Your men want to do battle now, but then they always want to do battle no matter the odds. Do you think you're ready to attack? I do indeed. Lovely. Right, that's Statue of Legion completed.
We captured a necromancer after a recent battle. It didn't take long for my ogre captain, Grumba, to convince the man to talk. The man couldn't provide any tactical information that I didn't already know about my enemy. But he did have one interesting piece of information. Apparently, Vor has abandoned the necromancers. They've called upon him for help, but Vor hasn't answered. The necromancers continue their destruction of the World Tree, in the hope that they can cause enough damage to kill it before I manage to defeat them. So for now, I don't have to worry about Vor. Although I wasn't looking forward to battling the insane ancestor, it bothers me that he gave up so easily. What could he be up to now?
Yeah, we probably should grab those troops, actually. I have an idea. Okay, so they've got a base to the left, for sure. Norpit here, so there's probably a base there as well. Alright, let's give the Statue of Legion to Grundula. Grundula, give it to Vey. Vey stays in base. Grundula down here, and then I'll send Dessa over to the top side to give me my army. Jesus, that's a big army. Let's take out the big guy first. Old Nagash. Bloody hell. God. If ever you wanted more reason to have Cyclops Kings rather than Behemoths in your army, I mean, that proves it. Jesus. Also Implosion, huh? Say nasty, nasty spell. Wow, get wrecked. These fights aren't even close, are they? I can do better than that. That seems like an unnecessary amount of losses. Maybe not. Damage. Well, I can't learn half of those spells anyway, so whatevs, I guess. Alright. So they've got the same number of bases, so they've got 3 bases, so we just need to figure out where they are. Fairly certain there's going to be one over here. reckon there's one down south as well. Probably. That is the big army I need to deal with. Send Jabarkas down here just to figure out some stuff. Vein base. Okay, well, he's chasing me. Looks like a dead end. Oh, shoot. Straight into the arms of another necromancer, eh? There's another base up here then. Or down here, I should say. We'll take care of that. Might have been better for me to hold on to that money, actually, so I can surrender. Oh my god, I apparently killed nothing with this entire army. How much does it cost? More money than I have right now, that's for sure. Okay, let's just deal with this base. Re-recruit Dessa. And then deal with the rest of these necromancers. The good thing about battling undead, you don't have to worry about them having good morale, because that's not a thing for them. So that's their weak base. Where do I summon him to? Maybe here? So of these two then, who's the strongest? Expert Wisdom. Technically Grungula. Let's hold on to Dessa and his army for now. In fact, I think I'll just give it straight to Tarnum. And he's the only real hero that can really deal with these guys. Truthfully. Okay, that is a problem. Oof. Well, that's a big army. Richard might be good actually. Expert armor and offense and artillery. Jeez, no money though. Money is going to be my big challenge, clearly. Even though I'm getting 16 grand per turn. Still nowhere near enough. Okay, I can catch up with him though. I do have logistics, so there is that. Oh, power of logistics, boys. Hell no, we'll take this fate ourselves, I think. Oof. Oh. Jesus. Savage. Jesus Christ. That's like one spell in a big army. My God. Yeah, these necromancers never stood a chance, did they? Kind of disappointed that we don't get to fight Vor, but I guess we'll probably see him around at some point in the not too distant. Someone tells me he's going to be like the big bad for the series. So they can't have a base there. It's just a Marletto Tower as far as I can see. We know their base is there. Definitely can't take out Ghost Dragons with that army. But knowing is half the battle, as they say. Man, they've got so many skeleton generators. Actually, loads of creature generators in general. When do they have such big armies? Christ. I guess they were relying on that to retreat, huh? Well, no siree. And they literally just have loads of creature generators all over the place. Which is why they're able to create such massive armies. But I think they're pretty much all but... there's a guy over here. You want him being able to escape. That's the big bad as well, in terms of his army. Well, he's their like last remaining major hero as far as I can see. just slowing me down though, unfortunately. Who's this? Oh, the Kyle. Okay, well, he's pretty strong. Yeah, we got to make the game interesting, haven't we? They got no money. Oh. Well, guess I'm not getting in that way. Every fight's an implosion. So where's he headed to, this one? You know what, screw it. Red has been vanquished and victory is ours. Alright.
When Tarnum came across a tiny flower growing out of the cracked, scorched earth, he knew the World Tree would recover from the damage done by the necromancers. But the insane ancestor, Vor, was still out there, no doubt as determined as ever to destroy the world.
Nice. That was it's interesting that the this particular Chronicle series only had 5 missions. I'm not sure why that is, but hey ho, it is what it is. So that was the World Tree. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video and indeed the series. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel and would be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.